Merry Christmas, Hornby boys and girls. It's me, Santa Claus, and it's that time of year again where Hornby invite me down to their HQ to meet the team, have a little break from Mrs. Claus and the elves, and this year I was lucky enough to visit the Wonder Works in Margate, a beautiful place. Check it out. And of course, to read some of your letters. The brilliant people at Hornby have selected some very special boys and girls to give away some of their Hornby products. So, let's get reading. Right, here we go. First letter. Dear Hornby, thanks to my brother's love of all things trains in Hornby, I also love trains. Don't we all? I would love my own train set so that I don't keep having to use my brother's set. Well, it's very nice that he lets you use it though. The items I love the look of are Playtrain Starter Bundle, Scotty the Highland Express, Scotty's Passenger Coaches, as my daddy is Scottish. Thank you. And that's love from Ivy Slack, aged 4. Now, thank you so much for your letter, Ivy. And I noticed there you mentioned Playtrains a lot. And although I do love Scotty the Highland Express, I think it wouldn't be right to not get you started without giving you Flash, the local express. This set has everything you'll need to get started on your own railway journey. And although it is nice that your brother's letting you borrow his set, it's perfect now. You'll have your own one on Christmas Day. So there you are. Thank you, Ivy, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Dear Hornby, my name is Thomas Law and I am 14 years old. When I was 5, I went to York to see Mallard. However, the A4 class was celebrating the Great Goodbye in Shildon. I still remember the smell and awesome feel of the locomotives, as well as the immense power surging through them. As well as this, my uncle owned his own Hornby train set, which he started collecting when he was around my age, and I would love one of my own. So my Hornby Christmas list is the Flying Scotsman, Mallard Record Breaker, Extension Pack A, B and C. I'd love either of these trains, however it would be amazing if me and my brother could use them both at the same time. Thank you very much. Happy Christmas from Thomas. Well, your parents have let me know they've got a very special gift under the Christmas tree for you this year. So we're going to be giving you some extension packs. That's right, extension pack C, E and D with plenty of track there so you can start building that layout just like your uncle. Merry Christmas to you. And a Merry Christmas to your family too. And on with the next one. Dear Hornby, thank you for your competition. I am 3 years old and this is my first Christmas list. Well done. So if I don't win, it was fun anyway, sticking the pictures on and posting a real letter. I'd just like to show off these fantastic pictures that you've stuck on there. We've got stars, the Santa's Express, some people, some animals there as well in a post box. That's very creative of you. For Christmas, I have never had a moving electric train set, and I'm so excited for Christmas. So the Santa's Express train set would be amazing. I would also like your red postbox because it looks just like the one in my street, and then everyone could post their letters to Santa. I'd also like some animals in my train town, please, and some people to look after them. These are the pictures, and my mum will write what they are called. And that's love from Alex, 3 years old. Well, thank you, Mum, for writing that for Alex, and thank you, Alex, for being so creative. It's clear that you want to build your own little model railway world. So, you've said here that you like animals and people, so what we're going to give you is some of our farm animals and our town people. There you go. So you can start creating that wonderful world all at home. Thank you, Alex, and a Merry Christmas to you and your family. Dear Hornby and Santa, I'm starting a model railway and I've already got a few fields and trees and I'm hoping to get a Flying Scotsman set for my parents for keeping my room tidy and doing my homework. Well done. And I think it would be lovely to see it running around my little table. I'm 12 years old and I've loved trains ever since I was 3. In fact, when I was 3, I had a little yard that sat on the wall. It was really fun to use then, and I had one when I was 7, but I never completed it. There's always time, and I think now this set would be the real deal. So, for this Christmas, I would like the best recommended controller for 3-lane track, Hornby of course, some little houses to add to the city, and that's it really. I really like the idea of this, helping Santa and giving younger children the chance to win something which could inspire them to research trains, so thank you. And that is best wishes from Benjamin Fraser Hayes. Well, I'd like to say to you, Benjamin, thank you for acknowledging how brilliant this is. This is an amazing way to inspire people into the hobby, and you are clearly inspired. Now, you're building your world, you're building your towns and your cities. As I said, I always recommend the Hornby controller, but for you, we've got a Scottish croft house, which you can add to that layout and hopefully continue to build more and more and more as you grow older and older. Thank you for your letter, Benjamin, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. Onwards we go. Dear Hornby, for Christmas I would like Coca-Cola Christmas train set, Track Pack 2, analog train accessory controller, sheep, townspeople, sitting people, farm animals, city people, working people, cows, farm people, not to be confused with people and animals, station over roof, grand suspension bridge, rose cottage, flying Scotsman, level crossing single track, and hobby mixed deciduous and fir trees. Well, that's from Sophia Azam. Thank you for your letter. An extensive list there. Plenty to look through. Now, I wanted to pick one of my favourites. And one of my favourites is Rose Cottage. Why? Because sometimes in the summer when Santa likes to take a trip, he wants to go down to Scaledale and enjoy a little getaway with Mrs. Claus in Rose Cottage. So that's going to be winging its way to you. Thank you so much, Sophia, for your letter. A Merry Christmas to you and your family. Here we go. Who have we got here? Thomas Gray. Hello, Thomas. Dear Hornby, I am really excited because I am in the process of building my first model railway, so I can show off my wonderful trains that I have. To make my model railway extra special, I would like the hobby mixed trees, the footbridge, the booking hall, and the Rose and Crown pub. And as I said, that's from Thomas. And Thomas, you are age 11. Well, thank you for your letter, Thomas. I really appreciate it. Now, I'm sure your parents will agree that unfortunately you're a little too young for the pub. So we couldn't get you that one, but we wanted to give you something special to start adding to that layout. So we have a Victorian middle terrace house for you, left middle. And there's nothing wrong with a left middle, but it's all about the right end. Victorian end of terrace house, right end. So there you are. We've got some Victorian houses, so you can start making a wonderful terraced house street in your layout. And we'd love to see pictures of it when you do get it built, so please do send them in. Thank you so much for your letter, and a Merry Christmas to you and your family. Here we go. Dear Hornby, my Christmas wish list for 2023 for my model railway includes the Mallard record breaker set, or the Railroad LNER Mallard. Clearly you're a fan of Mallard. Mum and Dad here, my dream wish, just so you know. Princess Coronation, Coca-Cola Christmas London Bus, Coca-Cola Summertime set. Interesting choice. Christmas Wagon 2023. And that's love from Gordon, age 13. Well, Gordon, thank you so much for your list. I just want to show off some of the little things you've done to make this a little bit more creative. I'm just going to cover Mum's email though, of course, because I don't want you seeing that. There we go. We've got a gingerbread man there. We've got a candy cane, a lovely Christmas tree. We always love a Christmas tree. So, we've got a nice list there, and one that sticks out to me because it is Christmas. We'd love to give you something Christmassy. So, here we are. Merry Christmas 2023 wagon for you. Adjourned with Merry Christmas 2023. There's a little presents in there as well for you. So that's winging its way to you, and hopefully you get something special on Christmas Day as well. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Gordon, age 13. Oh, let's see who's next. Dear Hornby, please can I wish for a Coca-Cola Christmas train set, a Santa's Express train set, and a Christmas Wagon 2023. Please and thank you. If I win, I will share with my brothers and my cats. Well, that's fantastic. Cats do love railways. I'm going to go on a train to see the ice hockey. I take ice hockey very seriously. We play a lot of it with the elves up in North Pole. Christmas is next month. My mum's email address is... we can't share that. But that's love from Alba Black, age 7. Alba, thank you so much for sending in this list. And I noticed there you've got plenty of Christmas choices on there. And we wanted to give you something a little special, which is the Christmas 2023 wagon. There you go. That's going to be winging its way to you for Christmas. And a Merry Christmas to you, Alba, and the rest of your family. Right, well, next up, we have another letter from someone. I'd just like to point out, might be a copyright issue here, but we've got a little Buddy the Elf there. Yeah? Will Ferrell, shout out to you, my friend. Dear Hornby, I would like to wish for Santa's Express train set, Christmas wagon 2023, Santa's present wagon, Christmas tree carrier, Santa's reindeer wagon, extension pack B. I would love to win this, please, and thank you. I've been a really good boy this year. I know you're on my list. I'm good in school. My mummy's email address is... Again, we can't show that one off. Thank you and Merry Christmas. And that's from Jeremiah Black, aged 7. Thank you, Jeremiah. And I notice you've got the same surname as Alba. Would you be brother and sister by any chance? Of course you would, which means your sister's using some of your trains, or may use some of those trains with you. Well, we wanted to pick one of your list as well for you, because you've been such a good boy this year. So we have the Christmas tree carrier wagon. There you go. That's when we wing its way to you, so you can pop it in your railway next to your real Christmas tree and have a brilliant Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Right, here we go. Dear Hornby, I'm good boy from Poland, and my name is Wojciech. Thank you, Wojciech. You're a good boy. I am in the 5th grade of primary school. I have good marks. I really like old and new trains. Saw trains in Poland, Germany, and the Czech Republic. Oh, you've travelled. I'd like to go to Great Britain. I'd also like to visit the National Railway Museum in England. I'd love to see the Mallard and Flying Scotsman locomotives. Recently, my parents ordered me a Hornby Valley Drifter train set. When I'm writing this letter, my Valley Drifter is on its way. Well, that's fantastic. Hopefully you've already got it by the time you watch this video. Best regards to all of Hornby. P.S. In my wish list I have R3064, R60135, R30317, R1248P. Now, if you're not a real Hornby fan, you may not understand those scoos, but we do here at Hornby, and that's love from Wojciech, aged 11. Well, thank you so much for your letter. We really appreciate it, and we decided we're going to give you, to add to that lovely Valley Drifter, a Smoky Joe, one of our longest running locomotives and a perfect addition to that layout. Thank you so much for your letter, and a very Merry Christmas to you all the way over here from England, where I am right now, and from the North Pole, Santa and elves and Mrs. Claus, of course. Here we go. Dear Hornby, my name is Ezra and I love trains. My favourites are Thomas and Percy because they are friends. My uncle Adrian has a train set that I sit and watch with him for hours, and I help him too by putting trains on the tracks. That's fantastic. For Christmas, I would love to have my own train set to play with, one that I won't break whilst I'm still learning and growing up. My uncle told me about play trains, and they sound fun. So for Christmas, some play trains would be a great place for me to start my very own Hornby adventure. And that's love from Ezra, age 3. Well, we always love to see people starting their Hornby adventure, and you mentioned play trains, which is a personal favourite of mine. So, Ezra, 3, 2, 1, Flash! A local express. That's right, Flash will be winging its way to you so you can start that Hornby adventure. Thank you for your letter, and a Merry Christmas from everyone here at Hornby to you and your family. Here we go. Dear Hornby, my little brother, Lewis, loves trains. We live on the far North Line, and we don't see a huge variety of engines. This summer, a Class 37 broke down at our local station, and my brother made us go to visit every day. The day it was fixed, we drove 37 miles from our house to Helmsdale Station so that we could wave goodbye to it. The number 37 is very special, and he says that he misses the noisy train. I'd love to be able to give him a Railroad Plus BR Class 37 Comet for his Christmas. I think he would love it and will be the best present ever. Lots of love from Faye, aged 12. Well, thank you, Faye. You've even got a picture there of the Class 37, which is a beautiful, beautiful locomotive, and some Christmas tree and a Christmas present as well. Just look at that. Fantastic. Well, we had a look round, and you're in luck. We found you Class 37. There we go. Locomotive just for you, so you can give that to your brother, which is a fantastic thing to do this Christmas. So thank you very, very much for your letter, and a Merry Christmas to you and your family. Here we go, our last one, boys and girls. Dear Hornby, I'm so sorry to see Simon go. Well, don't worry, he's up in the North Pole working as an elf with me. My name is Harry and I'm 12 years old. My kidneys don't work and I have always loved Hornby. It would be my absolute dream if I could possibly receive the Hornby 00 Flying Scotsman model. I would also love the Gresley 3rd coach to go with my Era 3 trains. I'm trying to build up a small 00 layout, so any of these things would be absolutely amazing. Thank you, and that's love from Harry Mackenzie, age 12. Well, Harry, thank you so much for your letter. And I can see you're trying to build up a small 00 layout. So we'd like to give you a few things just to say thank you for your letter and a very Merry Christmas. So we've got some accessory packs for you. There we go, there's one there. We've also got accessory pack 5 for you. And we've also got accessory pack 2 for you. So there's plenty of accessories for you to start your layout there. We've got a network traveler set for you. So I'm not sure if you've already got a nice set and that's where you want to start, but this is a great start to any layouts. There you go. Accessory packs and network traveler to get you on your way. Thank you so much for your letter and a very Merry Christmas to you and your family. Well, that's it for our Hornby letters. Thank you so much to you all for writing in. If your letter wasn't read out, don't worry. I'm sure there's something very special under the Christmas tree that you get to open on Christmas Day, and I'll be delivering it on Christmas Eve. So there's nothing left for me to say, but thank you so much. We wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Goodbye.